folks, I'm ULTRAZILLA, and this is the Ultra Z News, the only toy news not for views, but for all of yous. This weekend, we got some Ultraman Rising news, of course, because there's so many Ultraman Rising products coming out. Deservedly so. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it yet, do check it out. It's on Netflix. Very easy to do so. And then we got a bunch of other cool stuff. We got Godzilla news. We got sharks for Shark Week. We do. Also going to be on the channel as a review too coming up. So do stay tuned. We got all kinds of other stuff. So without any further ado, let's just get to the news. And we're kicking things off with Ultraman Rising and Ultra Dad. That's right. Ultra Dad is coming to SH Figuarts. Now, if this is a spoiler, my apologies, but he has been plastered all over the place since the movie has been released. And it is what it is. I mean, it's a figure that's coming out that's been plastered all over the place. I gotta talk about it. And it looks great. It really, really does. It's a really cool figure. The character is fantastic in the movie. It does come with a beam for your Ultraman Rising figures, so that is pretty neat. However, it is a web shop exclusive in Japan, but we haven't heard quite yet what it's going to be here. So do stay tuned. I'm sure that news is going to come this week, and I'll reiterate it to you guys as soon as I can. Tamashii was also at Anime Expo this weekend, where they revealed their Mecha Gigantron. Oh my gosh, this looks awesome and huge, as it should be. Gigantron is tremendous. Unfortunately, the review you're going to see of the Gigantron I do have here this week, not so much. Speaking of Mecha Gigantron, there is a little Sofubi figure coming out. This is from Japan right now. I haven't seen any US release info yet, but in Japan it is coming out in the regular Ultra, series of figures, Ultra Monster series figures. So yeah, it is up for pre-order right now at Hobby Link Japan. Lastly, on the Ultraman note, there is a entry grade figure kit coming with Ultraman and Emmy. Let's stick with Tamashii though, because this week they had a major announcement. Finally, SH Figuarts are doing My Hero Academia figures, and of course, you gotta start out with Deku himself. Izuku Midoriya, and yeah, it looks fantastic. This is from a few seasons into the series from what I know, and I do like this look pretty well here for Deku. He looks really, really cool. Always liked Deku's just outfit, and the little extras on him look fantastic. So definitely something I'm gonna be looking into for sure. Lastly, there is a Great Mazingo Jumbo Machinder coming out. This went on pre-order this week, so you can check out my link at either HLJ or Entertainment Earth for some free shipping. So let's move away from Bandai with Hiya Toys, and guess what? The Stylus series is coming back with a Godzilla Evolved, and it looks pretty good. I mean, we haven't seen them do Stylus series since the very beginning of their Godzilla license. And you know what? It's cool to see them doing this again. I thought the Stylus series was a really, really cool idea. They looked good. They were affordable statues. And this one looks pretty good. My only complaint is it's a little boring. I don't really like the pose. I don't know why Godzilla's always posed like this from Monsterverse with some of these statues, but yeah, not too into the pose, but the figure does look good. A couple of new Godzilla store exclusives went up at the US Godzilla store this week, including the Marusan 1989 350 Ibushi Silver version, which looks really, really nice. And you can't have silver without silver and gold. That's right, a gold Shogun Warriors Godzilla from a Super 7 also went up for ordering at the Godzilla store. So do check both of those out. And let's stick with Super 7 because they got some Super 7 Ultimates Kull the Conqueror and Conan the Barbarian coming out. new Conan the Barbarian, and they both look pretty cool. There's also an exclusive Conan in that classic, like, Motu style that you'll be able to get at San Diego. Mondo had a new tropical variant of their Godzilla's Revenge Trio up for ordering this week. I don't know if it's sold out already, but that's Gabra and Godzilla and Minya, and they all look pretty sweet in their tropical colors. I am bummed that I missed the first run of this, but this style wasn't for me though. Oh my gosh, let's talk some Voltron, because the Beast King is back. You might recall this being shown right before the pandemic, and then everything went silent on it. But it is finally coming out. You know, you can see that the sculpt, if you remember the original, looks a bit updated. It looks really cool. There's going to be LED lights in this thing. There is a pre-order up at Collectibles already, so you can check that out. It's going to run you about $250-ish, maybe a little bit less. I can't remember exactly, but comes with a base. Obviously, we haven't gotten the full colors yet to look at, but I mean, that sculpt is excellent. It is definitely, as one of my zillions here has said, it is a Voltron to the extreme. Or, you know, extreme! Right? Right? Am I right? It is. It really is. That's a really great statement. It is, like, if Rob Liefeld created Voltron. And I have no problem with that. It is amazing looking, and, I don't know. Am I in it? I'm not sure. But we shall see. What I'm honestly more into though right now is the Takara Tomy T-Spark King X Kaiser. I said that, you know, I talked about this briefly last week, but now we got more pics. It looks incredible. The price is gonna be about $170 in Japan, about $240 here. But man, it looks awesome, like ridiculously awesome, guys. You know, Takara did the original Braves toys back in the day, so I'm really like getting pulled into wanting this. It comes out next year, so I got some time, but it looks amazing. Also from Takara's T-Spark, they're doing a crossover with Bingo Sports to do a sports car racing car Optimus Prime, and this is kind of like the Knight Optimus Prime, which is interesting, but it does look cool, though something I'm probably going to skip out on. Lastly, from Transformers, but from DST, there is an SDCC exclusive Divide and Conquer Minimates Decepticon set coming. That's pretty sweet. Titanic Creations had some test shots of their upcoming Titanicus articulated figure. Looks pretty cool. If you do go to G-Fest next week, make sure to check out their table and check out that and their Pulgazari, which also looks amazing. NECA is doing an 18-inch Beetlejuice just in time for the new movie to come out, and it is a Shark Week starting today, and we got some news for you. Jaws is coming to Lego. No joke. And it looks awesome. There is an amazing trailer out for it. Do go check it out if you haven't seen it, but very nice stuff. If you're into Jaws, if you're into Lego, this is definitely for you. Good Smile Company put up their Nendoroid Astro Boy for pre-order this week. Do check out my link at HLJ down below. But gosh, it is like the cutest thing I've ever seen. And as, you know, a little bit of a fan of Astro Boy, not a huge fan, but a little bit of a fan, this is kind of a neat product to get. Also from Good Smile, in the Motoroid line, we're getting a Slaughter Spine from Horizon Forbidden West, and it looks amazing. Beautiful looking kit. Ramen Toys, purveyors of good third-party figures, announced their first actual license, and it is with Tatsunoko, and they are doing a GODZILLA. So I'll be curious to see what they do, if they do figures, or if they do vehicles, or both. Boss Fight announced a line of Garfield figures. I still loved Garfield when I was a kid. And they are doing Garfield and Odie and Nermal, and they're very cute. They're up for pre-order right now on their website for about $25 each. I am tempted, but I think I'm gonna pass. Last but not least, Playmates Toys announced that they are doing a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive first sketch turtle set in black and white with the red headbands. They look awesome. I gotta say though, it's really disappointing that I cannot find the actual regular versions of these. That's all I want. Just give me the regular versions. Let me find them. There's also an Amazon set that's coming. And you know what? The link to that has been pretty much non-existent. It doesn't work at all. So, you know, nothing there, temporarily out of stock. And I just want one set of these, guys. I mean, is that a big deal? So yeah, exclusives are great. But you know what? How exclusive are the regulars? Pretty exclusive already. And there you go, guys. That's the news. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content. And let me help you diversify your collection. Till next time, peace out, peeps.